Howdy there, friends and neighbors. I am just Rob, and we are back yet again talking about manga. Well, we are a day late on this, and that's perfectly fine because schedules, who fucking needs them? Any day of the week is a good time to be talking about mangas. We are coming down to the wire here. I think I have at least enough manga to make one more video for this, but before we start talking about future endeavors and all that other kind of stuff, let's just start talking about more manga, shall we? Up first is a new addition to my collection. This came out, I believe, last week, and oh my god, I had been looking forward to this since a summer and a half ago or something like that when it was first announced that it was going to get reprinted, and that is Junji Ito's Dissolving Classroom. As soon as I heard the name Dissolving Classroom, that's when I knew, okay, I gotta read this real quick. I gotta do it. But, you know, I didn't want to, read it online or anything like that. I want to wait it until I had the physical version in my hands, in my collection, and now I do. But I honestly think that Dissolving Classroom might actually take the cake as one of my favorite Junji Ito stories. While I still have to read Tomi, and there's a couple other short stories that I'm waiting for to be published over here, without a doubt, I think Dissolving Classroom is my favorite. They're all separate stories that are all interwoven together. They're all connected in some way, shape, or form, and it's just extra fucked up, like super fucked up. And you know what? Again, this takes the cake for me. This is definitely my absolute favorite Junji Ito story so far. Alright, you'll recognize this from Top 10 Manga. You've heard this phrase before. Video Girl Ai from Masakazu Katsura. Video Girl Ai is everything that I love in a rom-com manga with a science fiction twist. And oh my god, I love eyes. I love eyes to no end, but Video Girl Ai, holy fucking feels! Yes, this is a very feels-oriented story. I cried reading this for the first time. I practically cry reading this every time that I decide to go back and read 1 through 13. Just to put this out there, there's actually 15 volumes of the story, but I haven't been able to track down volumes 14 and 15 yet. Amazon is temporarily out of stock, so as soon as those come into stock, I'll get them. But anyway, Video Girl Ai was on my top 10 favorite manga of all time list, and I can honestly say it's still on that list. From the art, to all the major arcs, to the story, to all the tear-jerking moments, Video Girl Ai is still just one of those books that is just going to bring out the crybaby in me. It's a fantastic love story, and I could reread this and watch the anime back to back multiple times a year. Chaosu Reborn. Now let me tell you a little story about Reborn. I love this series so much. And unfortunately, America only got volumes 1 through 16. Volume 17 is no longer available over here, neither is volume 18. I have absolutely no fucking idea what happened with the manga, but I've heard that it's carried over into the anime, eventually finishing off the story, and I really have to watch this because this is a fantastic, very original story. I mean, of course, this looks like, this is a baby, that's a baby, and he's part of the mafia and stuff, and Chelsea. Really great story, very relatable main character, even though I'm not that much of a wimp as he is. But still, this was a very fresh new story when it was first being shown off in Shonen Jump, and this was a very easy first purchase for me. If you like mafia stories, if you like lots of crazy good action and everything, highly recommend reading the manga, and I do recommend checking the anime out because I've seen little things of the anime here and there, and it's fucking fantastic. Man, what can I say about this next series? It's got a really great plot. See what I'm saying? Plot. Now, I found out about this manga in Play Magazine, same thing with Junk Record of the Last Hero. It gave a brief synopsis of it, and I thought it was really cool. But at the end of the review, it said, warning, major boob action. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a shot. And picking this up and bringing this to the front checkout at Barnes & Noble's was a little embarrassing, but you know what? Aside from boobs, this is a very cool series, and it's got a lot of great action in there. There's, your classic ecchi harem kind of thing in there, and it's got a nice little love story interwoven into that. But the action, the story, very short series, only lasted 5 volumes. Very good. Very good. Plot. Death Note. You've seen this, you've heard about this, you probably know about this. That's it. Up next is the very first manga that I ever purchased from the publisher Tokyo Pop, and that is Girls Bravo. Gonna sneeze. Come on, just sneeze. Now, when it comes to Girls Bravo, I had actually seen the anime first, and I forget where the fuck I saw it. I forget what channel I was on. I saw the entire series, I believe, across a month's worth of time, and, you know, I liked what I saw, so I ended up picking up the manga. And I actually like the manga a whole lot more than I like the anime. I think the manga is actually a little bit funnier than the anime was. It's a harem comedy manga style and everything. You could probably find the anime on Kiss Anime if you really want to check it out. But yeah, it's got a nice little heartwarming story. The main character has like an allergic reaction to girls because of how nervous they make him. And he ends up meeting one of the main characters who's technically an alien from a world where only women populate the Earth. Or their world, or their planet, whatever. And so she's around him all the time. He eventually gets over his nerves and everything. And, you know, it's a sweet story, but it's not without its fan service. But at the same time, I like Girls Bravo. It's a nice little story. Up next is another rom-com manga, and that is Strawberry 100% or Ichigo 100%. Now, I read the first chapter of this in Shonen Jump when they were first showing off the series, and goddamn, so good! The main character is an aspiring filmmaker, and he wants nothing more than just to make movies and all that. And one day he's walking up to the roof of his high school, like every other anime or manga that takes place in a high school. And almost instantaneously, as he walks out the door to see the sky, he sees a foot, a chick falls, he sees her pantsu, and he is just left agape at how beautiful this girl is, and then she runs away, and then it has become his journey to find the girl with the strawberry pantsu. Hence the name Strawberry 100% and why he's kind of climbing on some strawberries over there. But yes, it's a very good story. I really like the main character and what he wants to aspire to. And all the other characters in here are pretty good too, and they're very memorable as well. Last up for the video is a series that I still have to finish. Unfortunately, the manga books have been pretty hard to track down when it comes to a physical store. But that is Claymore. Now, from the word go, from the minute that I saw the first 2 pages of Shonen Jump's preview chapter for this, I was instantaneously in fucking love. From the art style to the originality of the story and its setting, Claymore just absolutely floored me. It was also one of the more violent series that I began reading. Like, at the time that this came out, I hadn't read too many violent manga out there, but oh man, the blood, the violence, and everything else is pretty bountiful in this series. And as soon as I get the last 4 or 5, maybe 6 volumes that are left of this, I'm definitely going to watch the anime, because I believe Madhouse did the anime for this, and we all know Madhouse is the powerhouse of amazing anime. But yeah, if you've never heard of Claymore, highly recommend checking this out. It's a very great series. I can't wait to see how it ends, and I can't wait to finally watch the anime. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed part 3 of my manga collection. I can say without a doubt that the 4th part will be the final part. I took a bunch out of this so I'd be able to have a decent ending to my manga collection videos. And I don't even know what I'm going to do after this, because these manga videos are doing very well and people are commenting on them, people are giving me suggestions, which I am following up with, I promise. Who knows, maybe after this I'll do like a month of my favorite anime. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll actually do that. Maybe like every Monday I'll talk about like my favorite anime. Maybe I'll talk about more than one. Okay, anyway, I have been Just Rob of Crazy Calyx. I hope you enjoyed this episode of my manga collection, and I will see you all probably Monday with an unboxing video. Bye, everybody.